All right, so we're back.
We're back.
She's back.
He's back.
At least I've been on the episodes.
The last one we did, it was me and Camden.
Well, oh, that's true. But we haven't been on an episode together since the second one?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Terrible.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle.
So it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
We're in our Christmas PJs.
Mm-hmm. I got well, why don't you tell me what you're wearing first?
Okay, I just got a sweatshirt on and
carpet.
And pajama pants.
And who did your ears?
Minnie. Got Minnie ears on.
Oh.
Kind of themed to our conversation today.
What's your sweater say? Is that like an ugly sweater or is it just like a regular sweater?
Is it ugly to you?
I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. It doesn't look
Santa baby.
Well, I got on my Buc-ee's onesie.
Yes.
And Santa
Very
hat.
themed to our conversation today too.
Yeah, true, because it's going to come up.
Yeah.
My holiday suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your Santa hat.
Santa hat. I'm kind of hot though, because I got a lot on right now.
Yeah, a lot of layers. And then in the background, we have a little sneak peek visitor, Mr. Grinch himself.
Oh, that's right. Dang, Grinch is right there. Are we going to pull him in?
I don't know. We'll see.
We should.
And then you can't see, but our friend Dash is behind the camera. He's actually working.
Dash is hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
He's been pretty busy.
He's done a lot.
He's been like pooping everywhere.
That wasn't his poop. That was the reindeer's poop.
That's right.
But can we just tell this?
I just wake up and it's like.
Isn't that crazy? That's the crazy thing about the elf. You just wake up and it just happens.
I know.
But Dash did something really tricky the other day.
What?
No one could find him.
What do you mean? Where was he at? Oh, you know what?
Remember where he was?
Wasn't he like inside or something?
He was inside the bongos. And I can tell you, Santa didn't put him there.
That's some dedication. I gotta give you props.
Santa?
Yeah. Secret Santa.
All right. So what are we going to talk about today?
Well, it's Christmas Eve, and we've done a lot. I feel like this is probably the most eventful Christmas season as far as going places and not sitting in the house too much.
Yeah, making experiences. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense too because it's 2022 and COVID. There was like 2 or 3 years, 2 years where a lot of people stayed in the house. Yeah. And now things are back to normal, so obviously we kind of got back to normal. So it was fun. I mean, we kicked it off the beginning of November.
Yes, right after Halloween. Yep. We didn't waste any time.
Yeah, and we went to Disney World.
Disney World!
We did, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas?
Yes, so Mickey's
very expensive Christmas.
It's a very Merry Christmas. So I've been watching a lot of videos and a lot of things to prepare. It had been 2 years since Disney World had even offered Mickey Very's Merry Christmas in the capacity that they did. By the time we went, it was the first night that they did it for the holiday season.
50th anniversary.
50th anniversary, first night. By the time we got there that first night, tickets were pretty much sold out for the rest of the time. Really? Even that first night. So
I said really like I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. It was very, very, very busy. And we got there and we were so excited. And then what happened?
Oh, man. There's a lot of things that happened.
But what was the main kicker? What?
The main kicker was the weather.
The weather
it was raining. It was a tropical storm.
What was it? Category 1 hurricane?
Yeah.
That came through so you can go to Magic Kingdom on Mickey's Very Merry Christmas at 4:00. That's what time you can get there with your tickets. Because it's a separate park ticket because everything's about the money. So you can get there at 4:00. It was sunny until 3:40. Yep. Beautiful weather all day on Tuesday. Beautiful weather.
It was coming. The sun was coming out.
It was so nice.
And then we got off the monorail.
We got there.
And it was just...
Can we insert some clips of some of our experience?
My biggest memory is having to use the raincoat over top of the stroller. And it was raining so much that every like 10 seconds I had to like knock the raincoat up to get all the puddle of water off of the cart.
I've never been in that much rain in my entire life. But the crazy part was, like, we've been to Disney World a couple of times. And we had lucked out and we had never experienced Florida rain in the last year that we've been. But the kicker was, not only was it raining, it was a little chilly for a Florida night. Like,
it was like sick weather.
November was pretty cold. So, you know, we're going to talk a little bit about it, but do I think that we got the full experience? Of course not. But
we're going to rate it compared to some other places we went.
So basically, we haven't even told them what the video is going to be. We're going to be going down our Christmas experiences in amusement parks this season. We went to 3 different parks this season. Yep. And so we are going to kind of just give you a little rundown, some of our favorite parts, our not so favorite parts, things that we enjoyed of each Christmas experience. So we're going to be rating Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. Yep. We are going to be doing Christmas Town in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Yep. And we are going to be doing Winterfest at King's Dominion,
which we went to multiple times.
Season pass holders.
Yeah,
okay.
What else did we do? Like the other, because we're going to be rating those things.
Yeah, so we did Santa Train.
Oh, that's right. Well, I wasn't there.
Yeah, but that was fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. So we got there at 4 o'clock.
We're gonna rate it 1 out of 10 too.
Okay. So we got there at 4 o'clock. The park closes to all other guests at 6 o'clock that night. Yeah. And really, I would say one of the bonuses and why I would like to go back again is it is an exclusive event, meaning the park isn't nearly as full as it is normally. Like the rides that we did get on, we didn't have to wait. We were able to get right on them. And if it wasn't for the weather, we would have been able to enjoy a lot more from it. But so we did the teacups, which was a Christmas overlay. That was really fun. We did...
As you talk about it, I'm getting flashbacks of certain things because the teacups was fun, but we got on Dumbo, which was fun.
We didn't get on Dumbo.
Was it Dumbo?
Aladdin's
Magic Carpet
ride.
I mean, come on.
Okay.
Magic Carpet. And we got lucky. It was like the rain had paused. But like right after that, the rain had started, but they had already started a ride. You just see people up there getting drenched. And they're just sitting on the carpet looking pissed off.
Hey, I was eating Dole Whip, so I didn't care.
Oh, no. And I tried the Dole Whip with the upside down cake for the first time. And that was
so good. Chef kiss.
Fun fact. Dole Whip is at Sheetz.
You can't convince me.
Dole Whip at Sheetz.
You can't convince me.
I was at the Sheetz in Gainesville, and there was a Dole Whip machine. It was made by Dole, and it spit out ice cream. Pineapple flavor.
Can't convince me.
It's Dole Whip.
Can't convince me. Was it non-dairy?
I don't know.
It matters.
Really?
Yeah, Dole Whip is non-dairy.
Okay.
So also at the party, they were giving out free cookies. We did not get any cookies or hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So that was that. But the dance party, I will say the dance party was one of my favorite things. It happened to be under a pavilion area, so we were dry. We got to dance with Goofy.
That DJ was putting in work.
DJ was awesome.
He probably makes a killing outside of Disney.
Okay. He was awesome. We got to see Doc McStuffins and what's the character from Lion King?
Timon.
Timon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Goofy.
Yeah, and Goofy. He was really cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was a really good experience. And then probably around then, we were getting ready for the parade. And we asked a cast member if they thought they were going to do the parade that night. And she said, it's not looking too likely.
And they did the announcement. And, the announcement at Disney, no matter if it's good or bad, it sounds like it's going to be good. Mm-hmm. And they're like, ladies and gentlemen, everything's canceled. Like, there's no fireworks tonight. So both of those things. So
we were like, why are we going to stay here? John looked at me and he's like, this is the type of weather that someone's going to end up sick. And I was like, all right, let's leave. So we ended up leaving. I was sad. I think I cried on the walk back to the car.
I felt defeated.
It was very depressing.
Because, weather weather is just so you can't control it.
No.
When you're in it, you can pray and hope all you want to. If it is coming down, if it's tropical storm, it's just gonna happen.
There's nothing you can do about it.
It's gonna move eventually, but it ain't gonna move in the time that you need to move. And it was just, and then the worst thing is like you can see it. You know what I mean? Like it's like lower clouds, and you can every once in a while you would see blue because like there would be a little crack in the clouds, and you can see it's blue right beyond that stupid storm cloud. But no,
nothing. You weren't gonna get through it. So we went back. Ended up finding out that they did the parade that night and the fireworks, so that's cool. But we were drenched at that point. So
the only reason they did that is because everyone wanted their money back.
Yeah. And the thing that makes me I was about to say that.
I stole your thunder.
The thing that makes me sad is we didn't get the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas ornament, which I really
I'm still
wanted
mad
that.
at Disney for that.
And I messaged them. And I asked them, and they said no. So that was
because you asked when we walked in, they shuffled us. I was a little upset about it because like one of the coolest things about going to Magic Kingdom is coming in Main Street. But then I don't know if it was because it was the Christmas thing or a combination of the rain, but they like shuffled us off to the right, so we kind of all went that way. But then the person was like, everybody go this way because there's a special gift for you as you walk in. There was no special gift. They just shuffled us over there. And then that was it.
And then they said the gifts were gone by the time we tried to get one. So it was a bummer. But okay, so we can't just talk about this the whole time. So let's
I still like
move on. Oh yeah, for sure.
The weather.
I'm going to go back again for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas.
I think they should have just called it a dub and just like, we're not going to do it tonight. But they can't do that.
Yeah.
There's too many people, too much money.
Yeah, but then we got to a couple days later. We did get to go to the Grand Floridian and see the massive gingerbread house. So that was cool. We can we put a picture of it right here? Like right.
It's gonna be funny if I don't feel like editing that
in. You better.
Oh, and I tried to get the video of you coming down the steps, and no one was coming down the Grand Floridian steps, which is like iconic steps. And as soon as you wanted to do your little moment, all these random people just towing luggage through the steps.
Yeah. Acting like that they are staying there. Yeah. How rude. Anyways, okay. So then, where do we want to go next?
I feel like still talking about that daggone Disney trip.
No. We had so much else to talk about.
That's true. We could do a whole episode recapping that. But what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? Or 0?
Our experience or the experience that possibly could have happened?
No. What do you mean? How are you going to rate something that possibly could have happened?
Because I'm never going to give Disney a score ever.
It's all right for us to still like going to Disney and understand that was a terrible, terrible experience at the park. It was fun. Like our house, we had the hot tub, and
we're talking about the trip. We're talking about that experience. Okay.
All right, so let's just do the rating.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6.
I'll give it a 1. It just wasn't that good.
Okay. All right. So now let's move on to the next one.
So the next one in order, or
yeah.
So the next one was Winterfest.
Winterfest. We went there. What was it? Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
That was our first time. So we were really excited. We got there right when the park opened. We were like, yeah, let's go. We had a good time. They have a lot of different neat activities for you to do, like the ice skating, which we didn't get a chance to do this season, but it's a very nice, beautiful thing to look at when you're walking into the park.
They do a good job. It's funny in like comparison. Like Winterfest is really lit up. Like it's like more gaudy, I think.
Yeah, but very beautiful.
And whimsical,
yeah.
Yeah, like fantasy type stuff. Like all the characters you see, like
they're interactive, like walking around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And they got all these little stations. I mean, it's definitely like, I don't know. I mean, it's not like amazing, but it's pretty.
It's cool. a fun experience.
Considering it's right there for us.
Yeah.
And you got a season pass. You can go as much as you want.
So we went there with the kid. There was some kiddie rides, but the lines were really long the night we went, so we didn't really get to ride any rides. But we did get to go and write letters to Santa, which was fun. They had a cute little mailbox that you mail the letters into. We got to hear some carolers and things like that.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
It was really good.
And the performers are top notch.
Oh, like really that good. Center stage show, oh my goodness, is incredible.
Their singing is like really good. Even like the random quartet.
Oh yeah. So this one, we went to Winterfest twice. So we just went this past week to go see the parade because the first time that we went, it was a long time to get to the parade and we got a little tired, so we ended up leaving. So we decided to make a second trip out of it where we basically just go to see the parade. And we happened to be in a store getting me some gloves because my hands were cold and I left mine at home. Mm-hmm. And the quartet just came in and started singing while we were in there, and that was really incredible to hear them.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we did that. The
parade.
Oh, we're not there yet.
We're not?
We did. We made crafts.
Oh, yeah.
In the Charlie Brown. That was really cute. Mm-hmm. Everyone got to go in and make a craft. Yeah.
That's like, I give them props. There's a lot of free stuff. Like, there's a lot of parks where you got to reserve and pay.
Yeah.
You just walk in and you can just do all this cool stuff.
Yep. So that was really fun. And then, so when we went this past week, we just went there. We got a bite to eat, and then we just waited for the parade. And so we had a prime location spot for the parade, right?
I just realized I didn't put the fireplace on.
Oh, were you supposed to?
I was going to.
Oh. It's all good. There's a fireplace. Pretend like it's on.
I think I should like cut it and jump in and cut it
on. No. So we got seats for the parade. Mm-hmm. And that was great.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really good spot.
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna leave it like that.
And
it was great.
I got the hot cocoa, and it was spiked, mm-hmm. and it was what was it called? I don't know, spiked hot cocoa, and it had like peppermint schnapps.
Oh.
It was really good.
Okay.
Had a kick to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we got back, and it was crazy. Like, you know, they say it's like cold as a brick. That brick was cold, so we had to put like the blanket down. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. What? Remember I was laughing about something I couldn't tell you?
And you said I texted it to you?
Yes. The lady sitting next to us put her right butt cheek on our blanket. And I was laughing because I know she was cold because that brick was so cold. And I looked down, I'm like, you think you trying to get one little butt cheek warm over here. She knew what she was doing.
That's hilarious.
It was so cool.
That is hilarious. Yeah, the boys were starting to get a little restless, but when that parade came through, the joy that I saw on Harrison's face, that pure joy.
Never seen him smile.
Never seen. We'll insert it right here. The pure joy that he had on his face. I've never seen anything like it. It was incredible. And it made the whole holiday season worth it.
Yeah. No, it was really cool to see him smile like that.
Yeah.
So, you ready to rate it?
Oh, yes. The only other thing I would say is the first night we went, we did try to get in line to get some special drinks in the park, and the line was out of this world. So
either understaffed or like they need to, compared to something at Busch Gardens, they need to have like pre-made special drinks. Mm-hmm. Like just have it in a big pitcher or something. Mm-hmm. Like that.
I think they did in that fruit bowl or the fruit punch bowl thing.
Maybe.
But
it was just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was, I don't know. There was somebody working there, but the line just wasn't
moving at all. We stood in there for about 10 minutes, 15. And we still hadn't moved. So that was the only other thing I was going to say. Okay, compare it, or rate. So 1 out of 10.
And I feel like Kings Dominion gets a benefit because you don't expect as much. Like Disney, it's expensive and you have really high expectations. Mm-hmm. Kings Dominion, you kind of just like, you know, it's free pretty much.
At this point of the season, you've already paid for your park ticket or your pass if you have a season pass, and it's close by.
Yeah.
So we were able to do that quick trip and back and not feel like it taxed our entire day.
So I'll go ahead and rate it. You ready?
1, 2, 3, 5.
I'm gonna say 7.
Okay.
Say 7. Okay. 5, I feel like kind of low. Didn't you give 5 to Disney World?
No, I gave Disney a 6.
That's some bias right there. We're talking about what actually happened. We're not talking about, like, granted, I know that the weather was bad, but it still was, you know, anyway.
Okay.
We're not going to sit here and argue.
No, we're not.
Not on Christmas Eve.
Not on Christmas Eve. Okay. So then our last trip of the season was to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. Christmas Town. And can we talk about how many times I've begged you to take me to Christmas Town? How long?
Our whole relationship.
Since the day we got together, probably.
10 years.
10 years later.
But nah, I'm glad. I felt accomplished with that one.
That was really awesome.
And I'm really glad we went too, because there's all these things, because I almost didn't get these tickets this time, because I'm like, it's getting cold, it's winter.
Is it gonna work? You know? Is it gonna rain? How's the weather going to be? Perfect day. So can we start out by?
It's gonna benefit from how good that day.
The day was perfect. Can we just start out by saying, like, in a lot of our experiences, and you might see in pictures and videos, we have a teenager who doesn't really like to hang out with us much. Mm-hmm. He just does. He's like, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. He just doesn't hang out with us, and we just don't really force him. Well, Christmas Town Day was a little bit different.
Because I paid for that ticket. It's like $70 a person. And what was it, like 20 minutes before we were supposed to leave?
No, it was. Well, no, it was 5 minutes before we were supposed to leave, because we were dressed and about to walk out the door, and I thought he was doing like he normally does with school, like gets dressed and then just gets back in bed and waits.
He was sleeping.
He was still knocked out, didn't have anything to wear, was
we
just.
Had to be there. We were leaving at what, 9?
We said we were leaving at 9. This was at like 9:10.
Because we had reservations at 12, and then it takes like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we got there nice and early. We was like the third
car. Yep. But when you said, Jalen, come on, we're going, he's like, I don't want to go. You're like, you're getting up. I paid for your ticket. You're going.
I thought about just like, you know what, just stay here, play video games.
Yeah.
But it was more than the money. Like, honestly, I probably could have got a refund or a transfer, but I'm like, he's gonna have fun.
Yes. And plot twist of it all, he had a good time. I would say he had a really good time.
That was such an eventful day.
It was. Yeah. We're not going to go into all the details of the event. No, we got to save that.
But we did do, when we got there, by the way, confirmation, Busch Gardens has a lot of hills. It's not flat.
Oh, yeah. Like, good walking.
Kings Dominion is, there's like a little bit of a slope.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens is like up, down. You need hiking boots. But we did the Santa's feast.
Yep, fireside feast, which I think is a tradition. I want to do that every single year.
Cool. That was definitely cool.
Best Santa that I've experienced in a long time. Yeah. I mean, real beard. He had glitter in his beard. He read us a Christmas story. He read us 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And Camden and Harrison just sat there nice and quietly and patiently and listened to the entire story.
We got pictures.
Mrs. Claus was so interactive.
We got a selfie
with Mrs. Claus and a selfie with Santa. Mm-hmm. The elves were so jolly. What was it, Holly and Jolly?
Yeah, I know, they were in character.
They were so cute. Even when you thought that they weren't. Like when she was looking for her hat, I thought she was genuinely looking for her hat.
We got front row seats.
Best seats. There was only a few families there at the time we went. I know that they mark it for like dinner, but it was obviously 12, so it was lunchtime. But I would always recommend going at that time because it was not that many people. Yeah. It was great.
It was like 4:30 was booked up.
4:30 was booked, and by that point, it was nice to go there and do that first, because if we had been in the parks, we would have been tired, and then we would have went, and then that would have just taken your momentum. But since we did that first, and then we did the parks, it was really fun.
It's like a good thing to do at the beginning.
Yeah, just kickstart it.
All you can eat food.
All you can eat food.
Yeah, so. Yeah. And it was basic food. You're not going to expect like crazy, extravagant dishes.
No.
It got you fed.
Yeah, and they had good cookies. Yeah. And hot chocolate, and the boys loved the chocolate milk. Harrison loved that chocolate milk. Man. So that was good. And then we left there. We went and got some wine. Wow. And we got
sangria.
Sangria, and a souvenir cup, not a cup, it was a glass. It was really nice. It's in the cabinet. Mm-hmm. So that was really nice.
I got a Stella beer, and then we did some more walking.
Oh, yeah.
We did a lot.
We got to see some characters. They had, Gingy there.
We went to see Elmo.
The musical. We saw Rudolph. Mm-hmm. We saw Frosty the Snowman. We did like little Skyliner over to Dino Land, which Dino Land is so great for kids. Like just that whole area, that the climbing and adventure part of it. And the dinosaur eggs was still there from when I was a kid. Yeah. And I went to Busch Gardens with Girl Scouts.
Oh, right. Yeah. I can put that picture up too, right?
Yeah. I have the picture.
It's really nice. I mean, everybody knows Busch Gardens is like top notch.
Yeah.
Because it's got a great theme. They're very dedicated to it. Their lights, and remember I was talking about King's Dominion is like gaudy and like it's very lit. But it's more kind of just like, look, we're just gonna put lights on everything. Yeah. Busch Gardens has lights on everything too, but it's definitely
strategic,
a little more placed, a little higher level of
yeah, and just a lot of lights and very beautiful. Yeah. And that was the cool thing because you got to see it in the daytime, and then as it got darker, to see the lights, and it was really, really pretty.
Yeah. That was cool transitioning. Got on the train.
Oh, the train was great. I mean, it's a beautiful, tour of the park, which was really great.
Definitely would recommend because it's $10 per ticket. Because the train's free, but $10 per person to get like immediately on. You don't have to wait in line, and you get the first 2 rows.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That was reserved, so that was
wow.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean it was great. Definitely.
That way you don't have to like wait there for a while. You can kind of do whatever you want to do, and then just jump on it whenever you want.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was definitely worth it. It was a very great experience with that.
The only thing I didn't like about Busch Gardens is on the way out, it's tough.
Oh,
and
brutal.
I think it's kind of like. That's probably only during Christmas time because what other time are people
all leaving at the same time?
Yeah, because like all of the people that got there early were leaving like us around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then you got people that like just come late because it's open till 10.
Yeah.
So their transport system's not built for that.
Brutal, like so brutal.
We got lucky because we had a
stroller, so it put us to the front of the line, but you had to wait longer because anybody that had a stroller had to get on, and there's only 2 lines for that.
I would estimate it would take an hour to get out of that park. And not out like in your car. I just mean like the little transport buggy.
Yeah. And I think we were one of the closest countries for parking. I think they still had to go to other countries.
Oh, and we didn't do the VIP parking, which the regular park is $30. The VIP is $60. Next time, absolutely doing the $60.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's
because you should be able to walk to your car from.
Yeah, because it was the parking lot's right there.
Yeah. But yes, great. I would say great experience. We got to ride the carousel, which was fun.
And they have so many rides. I mean, Busch Gardens is just. I always remember it being good, but that was a good park.
Good park. I think we're gonna try to go back in the summertime too, right?
Yeah. I think we might make a trip out of it.
Yeah.
Hang out. Do some shopping, and then some eating, sleeping.
Oh, I did like those chicken tenders and fries. They were good.
They were.
Did you like your mozzarella sticks?
Oh yeah, those was good.
Yeah.
I wish I got the burger though.
And the drinks were good.
I always wish I would get the
What did I get? That other drink that I got.
And you get the free. It's like an ornament ball. But
it's just so cute.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
You really enjoyed that one. That was nice.
Yeah, it was like a very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, people stopped me like, where'd you get
that? Yeah. Oh, and we got an ornament. Did we ever put that ornament on the tree? Our Busch Gardens ornament?
No, where is that?
I think it's in my car.
Yep.
We had an ornament.
I couldn't make it home.
Oh, yeah.
We stopped like in Ashburn. No, I don't know. Somewhere near Richmond.
Ashland,
and I had to like take a nap at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I did get some Baja Blast.
And you got something from Taco Bell because you left the trash in my car.
Crunch. So you gotta get taco. That's why I got Baja Blast.
Okay. And you left the trash in my car.
I left the trash in your car. You did. Yeah. So we got rated.
Rate it. Okay.
How would you rate it?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 8.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, like we said, the weather was perfect. The time was perfect. Our Santa interaction, we had like no other. It was a great experience.
I know. It was actually really good. Great way to end off the tour. And
yeah.
I don't know. It's been good.
It's been a great holiday season. And the cool thing is, it's not even Christmas yet. We still have until tomorrow.
I know.
So I think we're going to go bake some cookies.
Got brownies.
We have brownies to eat.
Yeah, I got a secret brownie recipe. It's really just the Betty Crocker mix.
Yeah.
But you have to take your time. You have to mix one egg at a time. The oil, the water. Take it out. Let that goo kind of solidify and make the perfect little fudge in the middle. It's perfect.
Perfect. We're going to try them. We're going to watch some more Christmas movies, get the boys, and watch, some movies.
We still got, because we didn't watch Christmas Story yet.
Well, we have watched it.
We did? Oh, that's where we stopped.
But we have Christmas Story to watch. I want to watch The Star because I want the boys to see the true meaning of Christmas.
House. It is bananas out there. I went to Weiss yesterday and today. And I go to Weiss every day because it's right next to our house. And I get in and out. Right now, they got the line back to the frozen section. It's ridiculous.
So, yep, we're staying in. We're going to just chill, enjoy each other's company and time. John still has to vacuum.
Yeah,
there's a lot of dead poinsettia leaves out on the floor. I don't know why they died so much this year.
You got water on their plants. You know what's crazy about poinsettias? If you don't take the plastic off, they stay alive. I guess it's like a greenhouse effect.
Maybe.
I don't know. Because like that one right there is fine.
I know. But the other one died.
Oh, true. Plus heat, because I think one of them was sitting next to an Xbox. Yeah.
That will do it.
So that's about it.
That's about it. So long story short, do experiences for the holidays. It has been incredible. We had a great holiday season. We feel like we fully emerged ourselves.
Yeah, we were very intentional about having
our time.
Holiday season. And,
and I think we did.
Yeah.
So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.